Alright. Hello, Jacob Clary, lead developer from AnxietyBot Studios here. Um, we've had, or I've had some creative thought changes for Simulation Breach. Having an issue with the enemy bots merging into one giant bot, which didn't look good. And through trying to research on how to fix it, I realized that I set up the enemy bots completely wrong and kind of set up the player wrong too. So I've been going back and forth about what I wanted to do. I didn't really like those drones too much. They were an asset from a class, and yeah, they were kind of cool looking and whatnot, but they weren't what I was looking for. So I think the flying had a lot to do with it. Jumping into flying is probably a little bit more complicated than I wanted to deal with. So, yeah, I'm going to be using an asset pack off the Unreal store because it went free this month. So, and I kind of like the design. So, this is going to be our new player character. Been working on setting up the setting up the movement and everything for him today. This is going to be what the character play does. We're going to go to ground movement instead of the flying. But he's pretty cool. As you can see, I've got the running, jumping. That's all set up. I mean, he's got a little bit, you just tap the space bar, he kind of just does a little bunny hop, but if you hold it down, he goes a little bit higher. Thinking about probably adding like some kind of jetpack, a little booster thing. But I think this is the way we're going to go. This pack came with a bunch of textures to make the bots a little bit more unique. So, we're going to designate one of those textures to the enemy, and we're going to use the rest of the textures to give the player a little bit of customization options. Probably add a few more customization things in there. So basically we're just working on rebuilding it. A little bit of a setback, but it's going to turn out better, I think. And I think it'll be a lot more fun because the flying was kind of ridiculous. I didn't really like that from the beginning. Not with the swarm game. It was too easy to get them lined up and merged together. So I think Simulation Breach is going to go the route of going to actual robots, with bipedal robots, and we'll go from there. Like I said, right now I'm just working on building up all the movements, the abilities and stuff like that for this guy now instead of the bot, which a little bit more complicated because with the bot there wasn't really a lot of animation, but with this guy there's going to be animation. With the enemies there's going to be animation, so it's like I said, kind of 2 steps backwards, but I think in the end it'll prove to be the right decision. So that's this week's devlog update. Just to show we're still working on it. We're just making some, I guess, major changes to the aspects of the game now. But I kind of like this guy. I kind of like all the little guys this pack came with. Hopefully this game, when it comes out, it sells decent, and the first game, which comes out in 6 days, the AnxietyBot in Space, hopefully that one does somewhat okay. I mean, I don't expect it to blow up. I don't expect it to make a lot of money. It served its purpose by just teaching me the release side on Steam, so hopefully that'll make a little bit of money, and we can, our future games after this one, we actually have custom artwork characters and stuff like that. We can get our graphics guy some money to keep working. But that's it for today. Hopefully this works out. Thank you again. Have a good one. We're gonna shift F1 out of here and go stop the recording. Peace.